everybody? Welcome back to the 31 Days of Horror. I am your host, Mood616, and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Yeah, day 22 here on the 31 Days of Horror Volume 4. And yes, we're going to take it back to 2015 with an anthology film, and it goes by the title of Volumes of Blood. Yes, this was released by Legless Corpse. I do believe the label is defunct now because the owner passed away, I think, 2 years ago now from cancer, I believe. Which is very unfortunate because, you know, it was an indie label that really specified in putting out like the really, really low budget films, but it had some good ones too. Now, I'm kind of kicking myself for not checking this one out earlier because I'd heard really good things about this. And to be honest, I kind of forgot about it. Because I have a lot of Legless Corpse, and a lot of the films that I've released, or that I've reviewed, that they've released, haven't really been overly the greatest in quality. But, yeah, so this is an anthology film, and basically what the premise is, it's about a group of students at this, I think they're like sociology students, gather in this library, the school library, to discuss and come up with different ideas to spread for a new urban legend. They want to come up with a really good urban legend to spread around the campus and just kind of start off a new one. And that's basically what the premise of the film is. So, my thoughts on this one, very, very cool stuff. I love this idea. It's just so simple, you know, you get these students that want to, spread a brand new urban legend, and it's a group of kids and they're, adults or whatever, and they're telling each story. So they're telling what their ideas are, and that's where we get these stories. Basically, the first one is about... the first one actually made me laugh quite a bit because it's about a killer energy drink. Now, that whole idea right there is like beyond ridiculous and pretty funny. I had a blast with the first story. The second story is pretty cool. It's shot in black and white, and it's essentially a ghost story, which, you got to mix it up a little bit, you got to dip into the paranormal a little bit and shit, so yeah, so that was pretty cool. The next story is about a, kind of like a creature feature, a monster in the library, chasing around this girl and stuff, and then that one is followed by kind of like an evil, satanic type story, which I thought was really cool, and then it kind of changes itself up a little bit, and the last story turns into a slasher film, and it kind of involves them. Or it's a slasher short, and it involves their story too. So that's kind of cool how they did that. It involves a wraparound story and things like that. But overall, man, every short on here was actually really damn entertaining, I have to say. The acting was a little bit hit and miss at times, but it didn't really matter. I mean, it was shot well. I thought the stories were creative enough. The gore effects and the blood and stuff was actually really well done. The production value overall on this anthology was so much higher than I was anticipating. I mean, the film starts out with an aerial shot, and I was not expecting that because you have to have a little bit of a budget to be shooting from aircrafts or helicopters or something. So that really shocked me, and just the whole aesthetic of the film looked really good. It was done by 5 different directors who all were definitely on the same page. All the shorts kind of felt very cohesive. And I love this idea of setting this in a library. All the shorts are set in this library, and it's just fantastically done, man. It's got really fun dialogue throughout all the shorts and stuff. Some of it pretty funny, some of it's meant to be corny and cheesy and shit, but they all pulled it off. They did a really damn good job. Now, with anthologies and shorts, I don't really want to give all the details away. I'll just give you the general idea like I just did, and that's about it. But I highly recommend Volumes of Blood. I know that there is a sequel to this. I have not seen it, and I don't believe that it got a physical media release. I could be wrong. If someone could correct me on that, if it did, let me know. I couldn't find one, and I haven't really read too many reviews on that one, but if it's as good as this one, I definitely got to check it out. But Volumes of Blood, if I had to rate this one, I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. That's how good this was. Very, very entertaining stuff. It runs about 85 minutes before the credits kick in, and then there's some scenes during the credits and stuff, which I thought was pretty damn cool too. So, but yeah, overall a blast. It really does have everything or something for everybody. Cool idea. I mean, I'm such a big fan of urban legends. I wish they'd make some really good urban legend type films, not like the the 90s floating heads ones and shit, but which they're okay. those are okay. The first one's okay. I'm on the third one. Second one's junk, but anyways, I digress. Volumes of Blood, great anthology from Legless Corpse. I'm pretty sure that you could probably still get this somewhere. Maybe Grindhouse Video, I don't know. But yeah, really good stuff. That is going to conclude day 22 here of Spitting Everywhere. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 23 with probably an older film. It seems to kind of be the theme of the 31 Days of Horror. I've been kind of going back and forth between new films and older films and things like that. So, but we'll see. We will see. Check you guys tomorrow. And as usual, deuces!